Well, welcome to Focus on Crestview. I'm Dino Sinopoli, RE/MAX Agency 1 and the current president of the Crestview Chamber of Commerce. I'm here joined today and by our fantastic sponsor. We had a great breakfast, and I want to introduce from North Okaloosa Schools, Bob Jones, Principal Shoal River.
Hi, Dino.
Hi. And also Dr. Alexis Tibbetts, again from North Okaloosa Schools. And again, I'm pleasure to have you guys here today.
Well, we're pleased to be here, Dino. Thank you. And North Okaloosa Schools is a great part of our Okaloosa County School District, and we appreciate everything the Chamber does in Crestview and the businessmen to support us.
Oh, that's fantastic. I know that we had a great breakfast, and I want to thank you for being such a community sponsor as well. I mean, the schools are important for our education, but I think at that breakfast I alluded to the fact that education is so important. Recently got to see the space shuttle launch, and I love the future, I love technology, and none of that would have happened if there wasn't good teachers, good communicators, just everything from organization to astronauts to math to chemistry, you name it. Every bit of technology and education goes into great feats like that. And Bob, I want to kind of start talking about maybe some of the things that, how the businesses and schools relate to each other.
Well, Dino, when I first got involved in the Chamber several years ago, and I realized the close ties between the businesses of Crestview and the schools of Crestview area, North County, and including Baker and Laurel Hill, and the businesses do an awful lot for us. So our sponsorship of the breakfast is our way of thanking the area businesses and giving a little bit of something back to the Chamber and to the businesses for all that they do. Things like purchasing ads in our athletic programs, ads in our annuals at the high school and middle school annuals, buying banners that go up on our football fields, baseball fields, and in our gyms, sponsoring elementary classrooms. A lot of businesses sponsor those classrooms. Hosting special events at their businesses like car washes and bake sales so that some of our organizations can make a little money, and then providing supplies and things for the different special events. Like when we have a big event at a school, we can go to the Crestview area businesses and they'll donate some things to us or give us a discount price so that we can host a special event without it costing us quite a lot. So we have a great relationship between the businesses and the schools in North Okaloosa County, and our sponsoring of the breakfast is a way for us to give back to the businesses.
Well, you've also given in another special way as well. You're a past president of our Crestview Chamber of Commerce, so I want to thank you very much for doing that, and again, following a great legacy as myself.
Well, it was an honor for me to be the Chamber president. That was a tremendous honor to be selected president of the Chamber in your community amongst some of the great people that are in Crestview. I was very humbled and very honored to serve in that capacity for a year, and I know you understand that. Where you are now, I appreciate the opportunity to be in that position. But we just appreciate everything the businesses do. And in fact, we've got something going on right now. We are moving into another huge fundraising event for Crestview because there is a great thing happening in Crestview. Is going to be on the international news scene come January 1st, 2012, when the Crestview High School Big Red Machine will be marching in the Tournament of Roses parade in Pasadena, California. So they're one of a very small handful of bands selected from around the world to march in that parade. And when Crestview High Band marches in that parade, they will be the fourth of the four major high schools in Okaloosa County to march in that parade, and maybe one of the few counties in the entire United States that can boast all four of their high schools, or all 100% of their high schools, marching in the Tournament of Roses parade. So it's quite an event. Of course, it's quite expensive to travel that far.
Right.
So we're going to be doing a lot of fundraising events. The students themselves are going to be raising money. In fact, we've got a big event coming up on April the 23rd. The Harlem Globetrotters will be in town. And
right.
They're going to be competing against teams made up of some of the local businessmen. I think they've asked you to play point guard for the businesses against them. And well, you know, you're too short to be sitter, so they figured Dino can be the point guard. But they're going to be hosting the Harlem Globetrotters, and so the funds from that event will be used to help to pay for some of the band members that maybe have trouble with their own finances to be able to afford to go.
Right.
And then also businesses can buy ads So if you call Crestview High School at 689-7117, I'm sorry, 689-7177. I get our numbers mixed up sometimes. But 689-7177, call Crestview High School, and you can sponsor an ad in that program. And the ad is another way of helping
and that money will go
pay
towards
for that trip. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, that's actually, it gives me shivers just to think of the excitement and the honor that the high school band has gotten from its great performances, and you know, just Jody Dunn and the crew there and all the kids and everybody that gets involved with that. It's a great honor to be able to be in that Rose Bowl parade, and again, making history.
That's right.
Yeah. So I'll be sure to get in my my advertisement and do those things to support the camp and getting all those guys out there to the parade. And again, you know, the Crestview Bulldogs, I know that's where they normally spend a lot of time, is the band playing at the football games. And there's some good news there too, don't we? Have a new coach. We have a new coach at Crestview High School, Kevin Pettis. I was very fortunate to be on the selection committee. We had 125 applicants. We were able to narrow it down to him, and he was an outstanding coach with a proven track record, and we're very excited. He's already in there, got the players working. They're having workouts at 6 a.m. on Saturday mornings. They're coming in and working out. He is already getting them going to working at the level you've got to be a champion. Right. Okay. I'm looking forward to that this season for sure. Alexis, tell us maybe you said some of the other things that are going involved that you've got in the program of some of the schools. We've got a lot of exciting things going on in North Okaloosa County, Dino. Our schools are looking for a little bit of change. We're going to have 2 new principals at Antioch and at Riverside Elementary School. Glenda Robinson and Donna Holloway have devoted a huge portion of their lives to being fabulous administrators, but now it's time for them to retire. We have Miss Wanda Avery, who actually has worked in Bob's school for many years. She'll be taking the helm of Antioch, and we're actually going to be having a new principal at Bob Sykes too, but we haven't decided the principals at Riverside and Bob Sykes. Antioch, Miss Glenda Robinson's stepping down next month, so we'll be replacing her with Wanda Avery. We're also very excited about a lot of the programs that are going on, not just the band, although the band and football team's very near and dear to our hearts, and I'm a Bulldog, remember. I'm a Crestview Bulldog. And I've already sent my sponsorship for my ad to Jody Dunn, so he's got it, but we're very excited about the bands. But we also wanted to just mention that we have some great career technical programs going on. Stride actually was just in Fort Walton last week talking to some people who might be coming here as pharmaceutical companies. We have our Stride program, both our medical and dental and health programs, hopefully ramping up into the FAMU program, and they start as early as middle school at Show River and at Davidson. And these programs network with FSU and soon to be FAMU in preparing kids for careers in health and medicine. We are also very excited about our programs in automotive, certainly aviation, welding. We just had a welding rodeo last Saturday. I spent most of my day watching these kids weld, and that was really exciting. We are experiencing growth. We have rezoned, and I very much appreciate the citizens of North Okaloosa understanding that we had over 900 children at Antioch Elementary School this year. That's a very large elementary, so what we did is we rezoned about 150 students back to Riverside, and now we have 750 students at about a little bit more maybe at Antioch, but in both locations they've kind of evened out. I'd like to give a shout out to Northwood Elementary. Jock Craig over there has a strings program in violin and guitar. They're rapidly becoming our fine arts type of a school. And Walker Elementary has been outstanding with their robotics competitions. Went all the way to regional. Y'all should see these little kindergarten, first and second graders programming these robotic arms. Wow, and we're very, very proud of what our schools are doing. North Okaloosa County had 2 of the 3 finalists for Teacher of the Year. Miss Stacy Vinsko from Laurel Hill School
wonderful elementary teacher, and Sharon Richardson at Davidson, a science teacher. And if you're on fire about science, Dino, you need to sign up for one of her classes. She has so many students going into the regional science fairs and the state science fairs. Sharon's just a great, great leader. So all in all, we're excited about what we're doing in technology, culinary arts. Bob even had a construction program going on and still does at his school.
We have Introduction to Construction Technology, Aerospace, Culinary Arts, and of course the IT program and Introduction to Computers.
And if you could have been with Bob and I this morning, we toured the 33rd TAC Fighter Wing, and I can promise you IT is alive and well in maintaining these new F-35s and flying these new F-35s, so we're excited.
Yeah, again, that's the technology and education. I'm getting all excited just hearing all the great programs. I wish I could take them all, you know, but what we're going to do is take a quick break, and then we'll come back and learn a little bit more about some of these good adventures and education. So we'll be right back.
Business owners, you get an idea. You want to build your brand using the most powerful advertising medium, television. You call Cox Media. They meet with you, write a script, and film a commercial. You love it. They logically target your client base by placing the ad on the proper networks. Then over 140,000 eyes watch it in Okaloosa and Escambia counties. That gets business booming. And that's how things work at Cox Media. It's smarter advertising.